Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday. Today's video is Kitlife's academic launch. These planners are very different from their Luxe line of planners, which launch for calendar year in the fall time. These planners are brand new to Kitlife, new designs, which they have never done. They have never offered this type of academic line before. This launches today, the day this video is coming out. I have a $5 off for you. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time customer or if you've already ordered from Kitlife before. You can use my code Amandasfavorites if you type that in at the checkout box, and you get $5 off your order total. So that is pretty awesome that they let you use that even if you are already a Kitlife customer. And I have an affiliate link down in my description box also. I would be so grateful if you clicked through to make your purchase, but make sure you enter in the code Amanda's Favorites to get your $5 off. It's not anything that happens automatically through you using that affiliate link. Here are your choices for their launch. You have a daily planner, which is a dated. You have an undated daily planner, and you have a weekly planner. We are going to walk through each one. I want to go ahead and let you know the price point on this because these are way less than their Luxe planners. The price point on these, let's see, the daily planner that is dated, that's this one, is $29. The undated daily, which is only 6 months, is $25. And then the weekly planner is only $22. So that's a year of weeklies for $22, 6 months of undated dailies. So that means a full page even for the weekend. And that is 6 months for $25. And then your full daily planner for a year's worth of daily pages, but your weekends do share a page. And that is $29. So let's get into these. I want to look at the dailies first. I feel like that's the planner that everybody has the most questions on. Let's jump in to the undated daily first. Only $25 for 6 months of undated pages. I'm really excited to show this to you. All these planners have 100 GSM paper, and I will show you a pen test. You get hard covers. You get O-rings, which are really fit exactly right to the sizing of your planner. I wanted to leave on these little tags while I was showing them to you so that just so you could see how they come. But here's a look at your beautiful marble cover. You have navy and marble. I think it's just a really crisp, clean design that will look good in an office or anywhere. And they chose silver coils to go with this design, which I think looks awesome. Look how small and portable this book is. A 6-month daily that is so lightweight, so portable. This is a little bit smaller than your typical 7x9 planner. I did measure it and I did write it down on one of my pen testing pages, but I cannot remember which planner I pen tested in. It was in this one. Perfect. Okay, but I didn't write it down on this page. 7 by 8.5. It's just a tiny bit smaller than your typical 7x9 planner. Here is the pen test on the 100 GSM paper. Let's zoom in a little bit here to make sure you can see. I tried all my normal pens. Sorry, my fountain pen was running out of ink or clogged. I don't know too much about fountain pens, but I did buy a Pilot one off Amazon, and I do try to test it in all the planners because people have asked me to, but I was having issues with it. But I would not recommend writing on 100 GSM paper with fountain pen anyway. So your paper is pretty smooth. It's 100 GSM. And for the price point, I think that you are getting a great planner. This price point with a hard cover and 100 GSM paper, I feel like is a great price point. Look at the back right there. You can see nothing is bleeding through. Nothing is really coming through or ghosting at all badly. I mean, you can kind of see that pen has been written on the other side, but I feel like it handles pen really well. 100 GSM is a pretty typical planner paper for planners in this price point, but I feel like most of the time you don't always get like your beautiful color printing on every single page in this price point, and a really nice hardcover with a pocket, and it comes with stickers too. Let's take a look at those. So each one of your planners comes with stickers and tabs. So there are not tabs on these planners to make them a little bit more streamlined. If you don't want to use tabs, you know, it's able to make your cover smaller because you don't need your cover to extend over tabs. And they do have in the, not in this one because all your months are up front in the Undated Daily, but in the dated planners, they do have your monthly where, you know, the tabs are kind of on the edge, like where it says daily here, and you can flip through and find your months. I will show you that. But they have actually included tabs in their color scheme for each planner so that you can put on monthly tabs if you so desire in your planner. And I think that's awesome. You could probably, it looks to me like you can easily make them be flush tags, or you can, I'm not sure if you could make them stick out or not. I will do some testing on that and try to remember to show it on Instagram how these tabs go on. Okay, and then you just have some icon stickers and like some water droplets and hearts. So these come in the same Kitlife color scheme that are on your pages in Kitlife. Now, these pockets are not huge on here, but they will fit your sticker sheets and any other small piece of paper that you want to stick in there. The bands seem very secure and like they're going to hold your planner really well and hold up throughout the year. You have a nameplate page, and then this is the same in all three of the planners. You have a little welcome letter from the Kit Girls, who I love their attitude and what their company stands for. And we have Jenny, Jessica, and Liz are right there in the picture. If you're not familiar with them, they've been showing their faces a lot on Instagram and they are fun to follow. And then they talk to you a little bit more about planning. Then in the Undated Daily, you have all your months up front because it is undated, and you have to number those months. You have 6 months because this is a 6-month planner. It is a Sunday start, but since it is undated, you could easily change those weekdays with stickers and be able to make it a Monday start if you wanted to. Then with every month, you have a monthly check-in. And I'm just making sure we're on the screen here. With the monthly check-in, you have well, they're all up front, first of all, in this undated. So all your 6 monthly check-ins are in order up front. It's a 2-page spread. You have room to list 4 monthly goals, and then you have room for 4 habits that support your monthly goals that month, and to check if it's a daily habit or a weekly habit. And then they give you a habit tracker for the month. And I numbered out these lines to count how many there were because there's so many. You could track up to 14 habits this in 1 month, whether it's a daily habit or a weekly habit. You have room for 14. And if you don't have that many, then you might want to just do every other line if you say you're only going to have 7 or less. And that way, you know, it just will space them out a little bit better. You have a notes little section right there. You have books to read, podcasts to listen to, plans to be social, healthy eating intentions, and fitness and movement plans, something that all of the Kitlife planners, and KIT stands for keeping it together, Kitlife planners always touch on gratitude, movement, health, fitness, all those things that we know encompass our overall health and that are important, that those are always included in their planners. And then every month they have a different little tip right here. So under like books to read this month, it says get a book recommendation from a friend. But under next month, it says reading young adult books can spark creativity. And the next month says a book on the nightstand will encourage reading before bed. So each one of these is just a little teeny tip each month, something to try to motivate you or give you a new idea about how to go about that habit, or, you know, something to help you with that habit. Like book a call with a long distance friend under plans to be social, or spend time outdoors with friends and family under plans to be social. Well, how appropriate are those for the times that we're in, right? Plan an adventure that includes a friend. So those type of things every month. So those are that's your 2-page monthly spread, and they are all up front in the undated. So if you want a daily that has a full page per day, undated is a really good way to go, because there are very few daily planners that have a full page per day for the weekends. And so with undated, you can definitely not only just pick it up along with your weekly planner. So if you have a weekly planner and you're someone who doesn't need a daily page every day, but you just need it a couple days a week or every so often, then you could definitely use this Undated Daily, and it would last you longer than 6 months. if you're someone who doesn't need that daily page every day. And if you need a daily page every day, it will last you 6 months. So after those monthly check-ins, and they have those nice tabs on the side so that it's easy to flip through and see you're in your daily page section, you know, or you're in your monthly check-in section right there. Then I have my pen test page. So let's look at a blank page here that I haven't written on. You have the big 3 for the day. You guys know I'm a big proponent of my top 3. So you have your top 3 right there up top, which I think is exactly where they should go. And then you have some tick off boxes, very light, and room for a list. Now, if you're someone who likes to write longer, like sentences, you can definitely carry that all the way across. I like that flexibility. Or this can be a completely different list, or this can be journaling for the day. This could be longer, like gratitudes for the day. They do have a gratitude spot here, but I know that many people want to write more than that. But like I said, it's also a great journaling or just a second list, like a work list, a home list, or maybe with your kids, you know, a kids list as you're keeping up with schooling at home and your list. Then their timetable for the day or time blocking or appointments can go down here from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that is at the bottom of your page. So it's a little bit different from, I would say, your typical daily planner, which I like because it throws something different in for if the typical daily planner layout does not work for you. This might be one that might work much better. I have a friend that actually uses the Kitlife Luxe Planner, the yearly one that came out, for daily journaling. And so the whole page is kind of like, she writes in appointments and events and stuff, but it's kind of like a daily journal also. Then they have a tiny little line here at the bottom to remind you to check on your self-care for the day. So a self-care box there. You have a gratitude box, an activity box, like what did you do for movement, and meal plan box for the day. There is a quote on every single page to motivate you. And since it's undated, use as you wish. Use a full page for every weekend, or just use it for the work days if you're someone who's in the office and only needs a daily page for the office, and it will last you a little bit longer than 6 months. At the end, you have a couple of extra pages. You have a 2020 planning dashboard, so it lays out your year at a glance for 2020 and all the holidays for 2020, and then you have room for noteworthy dates for 2020. That's a good 2-page spread. And then you have a 2021 spread that is exactly the same, since this planner, well, this one is only 6 months, but the other planners will carry you all the way in as yearly planners into 2021. So that is planning ahead. And then you even have 2022 planning ahead dates, you guys. Same 2-page spread. Then you have a couple notes pages in here. It's 2, 4, 5 note pages at the back of your Undated Daily Planner. And then that is the end. Your cover is made up of, it's kind of a slick coated cover. And so that way anything you spill on it, it seems like it will be protected in your bag. It is so portable. I cannot tell you guys, it's very lightweight. The coil is very small. And with the band, it's going to go in a bag easily to be portable. If you need a portable daily planner and a full page per day, this is a really good brand new option. I can't think of another one like really close to it that I've reviewed. So I love that this option is out there. Now we're going to look at the Dated Daily, and I want to show you the size difference. Here is the Dated Daily Planner that lasts for a year. So you have pretty much double the pages because this is 6 months. This is, and not quite double though because the weekend share pages in this one, but pretty close to double the pages. And yet it's not huge. This is probably the most portable daily coiled planner that lasts for a year that I have seen and had in my hands. It is still very portable. It's got that same 7.5 by 9-inch page. Here are their beautiful floral covers. And let me grab the Luxe one because I had some people ask. This is their yearly Luxe planner, which I have a full review video on, and I will link that down below in the description. The Luxe only come out for yearly, for calendar year starting in January. But this is their Luxe daily planner, and some people have asked for a size comparison. This is a much more portable book. It is also much more affordable. So it's a little bit smaller because you don't have the tabs. so you don't have to make the cover bigger. And then if you look at coil size and how many pages are in the book, they've included more extras in this Luxe Daily, although the weekends still share a page. But this book just weighs a lot more. It's bigger. It is not as portable as this daily. So this is a portable daily option that runs the academic year. They do still have these available if you like their page layouts and you want to check this out. That video will be linked down below. Let's look through this daily though that's offered. If you want a dated daily and you want it to last a full year, then this is the option you're going to want to go with. It is only $29, you guys. For a hardcover, it comes with those exact same stickers, monthly tabs, some icons, and the hearts and water droplets, cupcakes, shopping carts. So you have those stickers stuck in up front. Then you have your nameplate page. Then you have the same letter from our Kit Girls, Jenny, Jessica, and Liz, and the same talking about daily planning, monthly planning, and talking you through kind of their intended use for some of the things in this planner. Then you start right off in July. So these dated planners start in July 2020 and go through the end of June 2021. Your typical Sunday start. And you have holidays noted with a little green flag. So they stand out, but they're at the bottom of your box, not taking up too much room. So you can see that there's 2 holidays there in July, and that's how their holidays are done on their daily pages. Let me show you how a holiday looks so I don't forget. On their daily pages, it's just written very small up there by the date, Independence Day, right there. So that is how the holidays are done. I really do like when holidays are noted in planners. I do not like to try to only have them on my monthly layout. I like them when they're also noted on my daily or weekly pages. Okay, let's look here. This being a dated one, you have the month written in for you. Really beautiful script there. So right after your monthly layout, and here is how they have labeled with no tabs. Do you see how the flipping would be easy? Because you got July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So you can easily see what month you're in, even if you choose not to add tabs to your planner. And like I said, the tabs just reduce the width of the book and the cover size having to go over that width where they're sticking out there. They have a copper kind of colored matte coil on this planner, and I think it goes well with the beautiful floral cover. On the back, it is just all floral and says Kitlife at the bottom. And then you have your same monthly check-in that was in the Undated Daily Planner. It is put in here. It is exactly the same, except it says the name of your month up there. And then instead of them all being up front like the Undated, they are after every monthly layout. So your monthly layouts and the dated are interspersed, you know, before your month of daily pages. So then you go straight into your month of daily pages. Your date is up top here. You have your same big 3. It's the exact same page layout, but you just get it dated up there at the top. So that is the difference. And the colors of your little date box there just rotate through pink, blue, green, and then pink, blue, green. So they're just going to rotate through their colors there. Something I need to point out in here is your weekend pages. So your weekends share, you have just a Saturday list with tick off boxes and a self-care prompt at the bottom, a Sunday list with tick off boxes and a self-care prompt at the bottom. And then you have a peek at the week for the next week. This is something that I love to have in a daily planner. I love this. Of course, I would love to have this on this side and then a weekly list right here where this is, but I have not reviewed a daily planner like that. I know people say it starts to get too bulky when you do that, but I love how they've added in a peek at the week. I really, really like that. Whether you want to use that for big appointments or whether you want to use that for mapping out a work project for the week, or you want to use that for meal planning, or you want to use that for your kids' work schedule or for your kids, you know, like sports schedule and things like that. There are so many ways you could use that peek at the week. And I just think it is indispensable in a daily planner to have this. So helpful. So That is how your weekend page and then your peak at the next week is noted. And then you go into your new week. And that is the way your whole planner flows. Now, when you get to the next month, like I talked about, you get a monthly spread. And we didn't really note this. You get your previous month at a glance and your next month at a glance, and then a note section at the bottom. I know many people love to have those to be able to glance at for different uses, especially in work planners, I have heard. And then that is the way the whole planner flows. You have your monthly check-ins and then your daily pages. Now, when you get to the end here, it's very similar to your other daily planner. You have a 2020 planning dashboard for these 2 pages, a 2021 planning dashboard with all the holidays and noteworthy dates. And then this one does not have a 2022 in it, but you do have 5 notes pages. And that is the end of the dated daily planner option. I want you to know that these coils have been functioning really well for me. I've not had any issues with them, and I've really tried to flip them and do all kinds of things with them. They fold over on themselves well, and with the hardcover, it feels really good in hand. It's not too big. It feels very doable to be able to walk around with this daily planner. Let's check out the weekly planner option. This is so portable. I want to show it compared to the Luxe. This is their Luxe weekly planner, which I will link this video down below. It's in the same video with the Luxe daily planner. This is their calendar year option, but this is their academic year option weekly planner at a much, much lower price point. This price point is $22, you guys, for 100 GSM and a hardcover and a really good functioning coil and band. I just think that it's a really great affordable option. So here is your weekly. Look how small and portable this is. It is so lightweight. And this is your Luxe weekly planner. So if you're interested in checking that out, like I said, I will link the video down below, but people wanted to see kind of a comparison of that. You have your same nameplate page up front. Then you have, comes with the same stickers, Your welcome pages are the same. Your monthly layouts look the exact same. Your monthly check-ins are the exact same. Then you go into your week, which is of course different because it's a weekly planner. So this, let's look at a page I haven't written on. Runs Monday through Thursday on your left-hand side, Friday through Sunday on your right-hand side. And then you have a couple extra features on your page. You have a weekly goal noted in the top right margin. You have gratitude down here. So at the bottom of your page, I think that's a great use of that space. And they have just a gratitude line for Monday through Sunday. And we all know how much listing our gratitude, thinking about our gratitude can really change our outlook and our life over time. Then you have a to-do list here for the week, which I really like having this on my weekly page. You have your top 3 for the week, and then you have room for all your other tasks of the week or just things you want to remember. For every day, you have 5 boxes to be able to tick off right there, and then you have a separate side. So you could use like this side for your appointments, this side for your to-dos, or it could be divided up: home to-dos, work to-dos. So however you want to think about using that, they have prompted you for self-care on the last line of this right-hand side to remember to do that self-care every day. And the colors stay the same every week. It rotates through the pink, yellow, aqua, or I don't know what you would call it, seafoam, and navy. And it's going to rotate through and your week, as you see, will look the same. Your to-dos and your gratitudes are noted with a gray box. Your big 3 is always a pink box. And then as you rotate through your weekly layouts, then you get to the end. It just goes straight into your next monthly layout. And then it goes into your monthly check-in. And then right into your next week. And then as you can see, I hope you can see in the video, I can see really easily these tabs and be able to just flip to whatever month, October, that I want to be in. And so if you don't want to add tabs, I think with these printed on the page, it's very doable that you would not have to add tabs to your planner. Then at the end, in the weekly planner, you have some extras that are not in the daily planner because daily pages, having a page per day takes up a lot of room. So you have a monthly budget page thrown in here. You have enough. So there is a column for every month. So there is 2 months per page. You have enough to run the entire year. So it's just kind of a summary of your monthly budget if you like to keep track of that in your planner. 12 months worth. And then you have a meal planner back here, which of course you won't have enough to last the whole year. You have 10, but it's something to get you started. And if you love it, they do sell a meal planning notepad. So it's a weekly meal plan Monday through Sunday. And then they have this perforated, which is so nice. You tear it off and you can take it to the store with you. Divide it up: fresh produce, meat and dairy, dry goods, frozen foods, and other. So you have your meal plan right there, and it continues on the back. And next week's list, if you did tear it out for the next week, then you would just come and have to lay that back in here and use the back to write on for the next week. So you have 10 meal planners, and then you have enough travel planners for 4 trips. So 4 trips worth. It's 1 page per trip, and you have all your travel plans outlined on the left side, and then you have your packing list on the right side. And that packing list is perforated, once again, and easy to tear out. So those are your travel planners. And then you have 11 notes pages. So you have more notes pages in your weekly planner because there is just more room, once again. And they are all lined. Then you have your 2020 planning dashboard, the same that was in your daily planner, a 2021 planning dashboard, and then 1 notes page at the end. So that is your weekly planner. And I just think that this is a really great new line they have. Let me grab my other ones back here. They are portable and affordable, I would say, are the biggest positives about this new line. I really think that many people are going to like the Undated Daily because so many people want a full page for Saturday and Sunday. And you just can't get that in a dated daily very often because it makes the book so big and cumbersome. And so this is a great option to look at. Also, just like I said, for people who don't need a daily page per day. All right, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you have used Kitlife before and you use their Luxe planners, what do you think about this new, more affordable academic line? I truly do love to know what you guys are thinking about these different planner lines. And I like to hear from people who actually have used their products before too. If you are going to make a purchase from Kitlife at any time, don't forget you can use my $5 off code. That's not just for launch time. Type in Amanda's Favorites at the checkout. And I also always have my affiliate link. If you purchase through that, you are helping keep my channel going. And I do truly appreciate that. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy planning, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.